Speaker, Canadians know that unilaterally changing election laws to favour the government is wrong. A minister who refuses to face ordinary people about changes to our democracy is wrong. Is this minister really that afraid of having to meet people who don't agree with him? Or does he find the thought of meeting Canadians and consulting them just too daunting? I ask the minister, what are the government's real reasons for refusing to allow Canadians to have hearings on this bill?
The Honourable Minister of State for Democratic Reform.
Mr. Speaker, I think I've demonstrated right before them that I'm prepared to face their disagreements on the floor of this House of Commons. Unfortunately, their disagreements came before they even read the bill. It's important for them to understand, Mr. Speaker, that in particular this fundraising provision exists in the NDP's own rule book. And if the Leader of the Opposition says that change involves cheating, then he means that he cheated in his own leadership.
Order. Order. I know it was just a few moments ago that I urged members to stay away from that word. Maybe the member forgot, but it was just a few rounds ago. If I have to keep interrupting the flow of question period, we're going to lose some time and members may not get their questions. The Honourable Member for Hamilton Mountain.
Let's try again, Mr. Speaker, and this time let's be clear. The minister is happy to spend over $600,000 for other committees to travel. He's happy to throw away millions more on 59 Conservative appointments to the Senate. And yet the government draws the line on hearing from Canadians about fundamental changes to our elections. Mr. Speaker, clearly these changes are controversial. Will the minister now do the right thing and agree to the NDP's proposal to launch public consultations on this bill?
Pierre. Honourable Minister of Democratic Reform.
Mr. Speaker, the Fair Elections Act does do the right thing. It puts everyday Canadians in charge of democracy by putting special interests on the sidelines and rule breakers out of business. It closes loopholes to big money, ends fraudulent voting, makes it easier for law-abiding citizens to cast their ballots. Furthermore, it will crack down on rogue calls by political imposters by bringing jail time to that offence and a broad registry so that we can track automated calls and prevent abuses in the future. This is the Fair Elections Act, Mr. Speaker. Canadians are asking for it. Let's move forward. Let's study it. Let's get it done.